On today's edition of the news, more vintage collection been rumoured for later in the year. Confirmation of the D4, which were rumoured here on the channel. Lots of video from Toy Fair, including an interview with Patrick Schneider. All this and more coming up. Welcome to Usualmike Television's Toy Showcase channel. Today is exciting. After Toy Fair, vintage collectors. Vintage collectors everywhere. They were disappointed we only got 2 figures from the Toy Fair. One was the Gonk droid. There's the picture there. Very good. Another was Luke Skywalker in the Jedi Knight outfits, the robe that he wore during his visit to Jabba's palace. Now, those 2 figures are set to be released way down at the end of the year, because after this Mandalorian wave, Mandalorian, Cara Dune, Remnant Stormtrooper and the Clone Trooper, that wave is coming out really soon. Some of you guys have already found it on the pegs in the US. It's not too far away. After that, it looks like we're going to get 2 repack waves, one after the other. The wave that the Mandalorian is wave 11. The next one will be wave 12. So wave 12, you might understand, is the repack wave with Luke Skywalker, C-3PO, Lando, and Han Solo Bespin. Some of those were on display at Toy Fair as well to show that, hey, this is what they look like. Rushing past them, some people were filming them, and I thought, hello, hang on a sec, there's a 40th anniversary C-3PO. No. It was just the repack of the vintage collection. So that wave is afterwards. I'm guessing it's going to come out around about May. Followed by the wave after that, which is Wicket, Darth Maul, Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I'm thinking that's going to be around August. Then the Power Droid wave, the Gonk droid. What else is in there? Now have a look at this image from Dorkside Toys. You see the Gonk droid, you see 3 blank squares. So what goes inside those blank squares, you may ask? Well, thanks to yakface.com for uncovering this information via Amazon and also Walmart as well. We look like we're going to get an airborne trooper, a clone airborne trooper. Ooh! K2SO from Rogue One, and from the Luke Skywalker Jedi Destiny 3-pack, very similar to the special action. It is a special action figure one, and he was the Stormtrooper inside it. That one, yes, please give me that on a card back. Lovely, lovely. It will go well with the Han Solo, which I've got way over in the distance there. Look at how brilliant. We're going to have the pair of them in the disguise. Excellent. But you're looking at August, October for that wave to be released. The following wave after that will be September, October wave. Long way down the track. This has the Jedi Knight Luke in it. This is that image there. Very good. And behind me, here he is. Is he? Oh, you can't see him today because the sunlight's on him. Yeah, oh yeah. Love that figure. Brilliant. Him in 3.75 inch. Stellar stuff. A card back for it with the Jabba's Palace. Brilliant. I love it. Who goes with that wave? Back to Dorkside. Blank, blank, blank. Back here, we'll tell you Hondo Anaka. Now, I've got someone in my comments called the Hondo Rocks, and they're going to love this in 3.75 inch. You could only get the Hondo in Galaxy's Edge 4-pack, and he's one of the figures. Now everyone just wants to buy that 4-pack just for that one figure. Now you can get that figure in 3.75 inch later in the year. Brilliant. The artwork on it, as you see, Star Wars chases, Force Awakens chases, Rogue One chases. This will actually have Galaxy's Edge on the chase, written in the little thing with the little, yeah. Unbelievable. That'll be the first time we'll ever see that word on a Star Wars vintage collection card. I think some customizers out there will get to work on that immediately. It'll be interesting to see. Now, 5s from the Clone Wars. Ooh, I think he's the one where he's got little red dots on him, so on his helmet and stuff. Yes. And someone else from Rogue One, Chirrut Imwe. Much needed. People have been asking for Chirrut Imwe and Baze to go on the card backs, because we've got Jyn Erso, and we've also got Cassian Andor. So yeah, having Chirrut and K2SO as well. Baze is on the way. You know, an interesting one to have would probably be Galen Erso on a card back. Yeah. he played a significant part in the film, so yeah, having him someday on a vintage card back, awesome. And the one thing we didn't get to see at Toy Fair was a Vintage Collection Carbon Freeze and Chamber set. Oh, that would have been lovely to see that play set, but we'll talk more about some later reveals that are coming down the track from Hasbro as well. Alright, moving on to Black Series now. As you know, I love my deluxe sets. I've got D1 Grievous, I got D2 Heavy Infantry Mandalorian, D3 is that wonderful probe droid that we saw. Some people already have it, they got it on display there at Toy Fair. D4 confirmation from an online group that talked Transformers, and they were looking through little tags, you know, little tags you see in the shop. Here's the picture, look at that, dun, 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 dun. And they're all like Transformers and things that don't really relate to Star Wars, but one tag did. Zoom right in, there you go, Deluxe, Luke and Yoda. Excellent stuff. That's the first bit of confirmation we've seen about that figure. Don't know what it looks like, but I assume it's going to be similar to the Chewie with the C-3PO backpack, the Amazon exclusive one. It's going to be very similar to that big chunky size. And obviously, being a D, deluxe ones aren't exclusive, so it'll turn up somewhere. It'll be available in stores, hopefully, way down the track later in the year. Awesome stuff. Now, in my previous video, we went and talked about the Wave 2 of the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back collection. As you could see in my video, I'm very, very tired because I've been pumping these videos out left, right and center. There's a lot of blank space between showing the images. I want to show some loose images as well as some packaging images. And I got to the end and I didn't mention two of them, but I put their pictures up as well. But I'll run through them again. And we'll start with Luke Skywalker, the Snowspeeder card back. That is a brand new card back. I love this card back. Excellent, excellent stuff. Looking forward to that figure in particular. Lando, he's got the new face update. You know, it's the classic card back, the archive sort of stuff. Brilliant to see. It's like modernized and up to date. R2-D2 with his new card back in that Dagobah swamp. That is brilliant. I like this. I really do. The weathering on the figure as well is fantastic. The TIE Fighter pilot. It is the first 40th anniversary card back that doesn't have a character pick and has the TIE Fighter on it. Very iconic design. You know, it screams Star Wars. People know that's a TIE Fighter pilot when they see it. And the last one, the Hoth Rebel Trooper. Now this one I wanted to talk more about because I just glossed over it really quickly. This, I believe, is an all-new card back. It's a different image than we've seen before. This has an interchangeable face. Now why did they do this? They wanted you to buy multiple ones of these so you can army build and not have them all look the same. So you can have one with a beard, one that had the scarf on his face. The goggles have elastics so they can move onto his face as well. You can interchange the faces however you want and put goggles and scarves and whatever. You can create this all new trooper however you want. The face actually comes in the backpack on the back of the trooper, so there's an image there of that. Great stuff. This is very modernized. This is the future of action figures, hopefully from the Black Series line. This is great stuff. Excellent. And as you know, I love my retro collection. They're all on their way too. They're going to come in May, but I've got something to show you. Very interesting. Ooh, where are we going? They're sorted. Look at this. Pre-order. Hoth Ice Planet. Thank you very much. The game, the board game with the Luke Snowspeeder figure in it. Excellent. That's retro collection stuff. I'm so hyped. Coming soon. Awesome stuff. Now, time to show you some video from Toy Fair. I was going to just take a selection of photos, and sometimes that can be never ending. Just save, put in a file, upload, put in a file, upload. It's time consuming to make these videos, especially when you're doing B-roll and stuff. So I've decided to grab a bunch of video from the people who were there, including my mate Tim, Bosk Bounty. He's got some video. Also Yoda News, and also an interview that Jedi News did on their Instagram page with Patrick Schneider. So I hope you enjoy some of the sights and sounds of Toy Fair.
we're here with Patrick at the Hasbro booth here at, well, it's the Hasbro Entertainment Preview event.
Officially, yeah, Fan Media Day. We call it colloquially, yes.
So lots and lots of cool reveals.
Yes, we were really excited.
Absolutely. And first up, we've got this awesome Snowspeeder.
The Snowspeeder, yes, with Dak Ralter. So this is, as we said in the presentation, hopefully, you saw it, hopefully folks saw the live stream, the largest hero vehicle we've ever done in the Black Series. We're so excited, aligned perfectly with the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back. You can see it's loaded with features. It's got a workable cockpit. It's got landing gears. Oh, it has a cannon that comes off. It's got landing gear on the bottom, fully workable, removable panels. It comes exclusively with a Dak Ralter figure. The figure, he is apparently, this is post kind of the scene, so Dak's no longer with us, but guaranteed he comes in the box, so we're really excited about the Snowspeeder.
And what's the price point on that, please?
That will be, I want to make sure I don't misspeak, $119.99, which you can see at 4 o'clock, which I think is very soon, because it's available for pre-order.
Okay, and that's going to be available everywhere?
That will be available in our fan channel, so you can get it on Pulse for sure, and then fan channel retailers and Amazon as well.
Okay, brilliant. Now we asked everyone on Twitter to ask what questions to ask.
Love it.
So one of the first questions is about the retro collection.
Yes.
The retro collection is a Walmart exclusive.
Yep.
But like last year, will that be available everywhere else after Walmart has it?
Absolutely. It'll be available in other countries that don't have Walmart, immediately. So basically how we work exclusives is if your market doesn't have Walmart, then it can go to any other retailer. So for all of those who live in markets without Walmart, it's going to come to you for sure. And then, like last year, if Walmart kind of works through it, and then there are other retailers who want it, they may get it as well.
Awesome. People are asking for both Vintage Collection and Black Series Rise of Skywalker figures. Is there any more news on that, please?
There's no more news. We were obviously thrilled to see Rise of Skywalker. It was a great conclusion to the Skywalker saga. It was a good problem to have last fall. We had, for the first time, 3 Star Wars entertainment properties. Rise of Skywalker was great. Fallen Order, best Star Wars video game ever. Obviously, I don't need to say anything about The Mandalorian. So, again, a good problem to have. We're going to try to get to more figures, obviously, from The Mandalorian as it continues, and we're going to try to get to more from Rise of Skywalker in future years.
Awesome. Okay. Clone Wars back on our screen.
Yes, as of yesterday, right? Absolutely.
And people are asking when we're going to see more Clone Wars figures coming from Hasbro.
I know, like I said, it's a good problem to have, and the problem keeps getting better or worse depending on your perspective. So, I think we've said in the past, like, we're definitely going to do more Clone Wars. So you will definitely see more from Clone Wars. Again, today was kind of all about Empire Strikes Back, but stick with us. I guarantee you will see some Clone Wars figures later this year.
Last time you did the anniversary collection, you gave us a base and like a backdrop for those figures. Are we going to get something similar for the Empire Strikes Back? So
there aren't any current plans to do that. Honestly, like we talked to fans about the 40th anniversary line in 2017, and we just saw how it did, and the carded assortment did fantastic. The base, honestly, it just seems like for the price, it wasn't really where we wanted it to be. So no current plans for a display stand, but if you have one and you want to print out some, Empire Strikes Back themed art for it, then that would be great.
Awesome. In terms of the Vintage Collection, we only got 2 figure reveals today.
That's correct.
So why only 2?
So it's a good question. Yeah, it's a good question. Yeah, we love Black Series. We love the Vintage Collection. They're both staples of the line. We were able to get a couple reveals out that we really love for the Vintage Collection, and it's just kind of the places where they are in our line. So there will definitely be more Vintage Collection items coming out later this year. Some Empire stuff for sure, and then of course last month, for example, in January, there weren't any Black Series reveals, but we obviously revealed the Imperial Troop Transport. So it's kind of, it ebbs and flows.
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of the retro collection, people are loving the retro collection.
Absolutely.
And the Empire figures look amazing.
Yeah.
Is there any plans to do more frequent retro collection figures? So maybe like 2 waves a year?
It's a good question. It might be something that we explore. Right now, it's tough because, again, like there's a lot of entertainment properties that we love. We love the Black Series. We love Vintage. We love premium role play. There's been a great reaction to retro. So it's balancing all of those things and doing enough of each. Right now, we just had 1 wave to announce, but we're hoping that it continues in the future. So if you like the retro collection, go out and buy those Empire Strikes Back figures, and if we sell enough of them, we'll do more in the future.
Absolutely. And our final question is, if you had to pick one product based on the child from your range, which one would it be?
Based on the child? Oh, well, you know, I'm the lead for our fan business, so absolutely the Black Series 6-inch version of the child. That's my favorite, but the animatronic one that we revealed yesterday is pretty amazing. It's here in the booth. Like we said in the presentation, it, you know, coos, it giggles, the ears are great, so you know, even though close to my heart is the 6-inch scale version, it's pretty hard to beat that animatronic edition of the child.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you. Looking forward to talking in the future.
Wasn't that awesome? Awesome stuff. So the last thing I've got to say, the announcement from Hasbro, is that more product will be announced on the 31st of March, which coincides with the release of Rise of Skywalker on DVD, or Blu-ray, whatever we call it these days. That won't necessarily be anything Rise of Skywalker. Those rumors of them being, oh, heaps of Rise of Skywalker stuff, I don't think there is. They don't want to get burned again from what happened with The Last Jedi. A lot of product didn't sell. They don't want to do it again with this one, so they've lessened it down. If you want Rise of Skywalker stuff, it's pretty much right here, right now. It's out. Also, the other date mentioned was May the 4th. May the 4th will be the day that the Retro Collection stuff comes out. I know that much. And possibly the May wave of the Black Series will be out as well. But there's more stuff they're going to announce, which is going to be brilliant. Apologies to all these for this super long video. I hope you've enjoyed it. My name is Usualmike. Thanks for watching. My sponsor is Aussie Sci-Fi Collectibles for all your Star Wars, Marvel, DC, TV and movies. Check them out today. Link in the description down below. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at Usualmike30 or on Instagram at Usualmike If you'd like to send some fan mail, it's up here at PO Box 957, Lismore, New South Wales 248, Australia. And if you'd like some merch, check out my shirts. All my shirts, mugs, cups, bags, etc. are available in my Redbubble store. Buying from the Redbubble store helps out the channel, so thank you very much. Lastly but not least, thank you to all my new subscribers who have come along. I appreciate you. Welcome to the channel, and thanks for tuning in. And don't forget to, if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. Tap that little bell for notifications. Slap a like on this video if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. All the best.